When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome everyone to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Clemson Tigers, taking on another team from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Clemson's offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take...
Wasting no time taking a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got him this time. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those quarterbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick 6. Those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. It's Lanning. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. 8th play of the drive coming up. He's looking to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there, and you could tell just threw that a little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jets to go catch up with that one.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on the...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Booker. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackle.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him that loss a week ago. Called on just once. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The give to the back. Gets it past the marker. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. That's caught. It's landing. There he goes. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Give to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Give to the running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Finding an escape route. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Let's go. Looking to fire. Puts it out of the air. Breaks into the open. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They can make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for touchdown Tigers. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. That touchdown gives this team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Thorne. Touchdown, Stanford! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Buffalo handled its business today, and given what the week was like in Western New York, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run play action. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. They'll give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Clemson will come to the line with the 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Tight end now in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The screen, and watch out. At the 35, he's open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Works the middle of the field. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Stanford quickly to the line. On the run, it's Dozier. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run.
Touchdown, Cardinal! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, and I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion, like they'll throw it right now. And they've always believed in those guys out wide. And you know what? They usually come through for them.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The offense changing the play. Off play action. And undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. They'll go back to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. Power ahead. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Booker. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Booker.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple of possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He lost one down the sideline. And that ball is hauled in inside the... The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Townsend. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to throw it again. It's complete to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Leaves it with the running back. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now moved it out and putting a drive together. He'll keep it himself. Got enough space. Touchdown, Stanford! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic.
And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Townsend. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. We reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. A two-tier job for this offense. First, get the touchdown, then the 2 to try to pull even here in the fourth quarter. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Got to give this team credit, guys, because good teams find ways to win games. I know they were the favorite coming into this one, but they get the touchdown when they need it. You got to convert the 2-point play to tie this thing up. There's still time left at the end of this game, but you feel like the momentum is now back on their side.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late. They'll send the back in motion. Snaps it in the shotgun. He's got it. The 2 is good, and we have ourselves a tie game. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Got his man down the middle. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Turning it on! They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. Man, does that hurt this defense at this point in the game to get called for the PI? Absolutely brutal. The give to the tailback. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They're getting everybody to the line of scrimmage. Got to line up, spike it, stop the clock, and try to get the game-winning field goal up. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Clemson.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be for the win. The field goal is no good. The field goal attempt is no good. It is a devastating blow to not come away with points here in overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime.
221 wing, 221 wing. Here we go.
Looking for room, it's Dozier. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Staring at a 3rd and long here in this first overtime possession. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
And that is such a big play by the defense here. Early in overtime, you come up with a massive negative play, getting the sack on 3rd down, and this is no gimme kick. If they miss this field goal, your offense is back on the field, and all you've got to do is kick a field goal to win this thing.
Splits the uprights, and now they have a 3-point lead here in OT.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Quarterback making checks. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. From the gun on 3rd down. The throw to the outside is complete. There he goes. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for this offense. Trying to surge it in. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here. We're bouncing around. We're excited after